Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. In today's video, we'll be doing a full set of acrylic tips on my client's wide short nail bed. Um, she's an occasional client. She has not been to me in a while, but she reached out asking if I had availability to get her in for a full set, and I said yes, and I took the opportunity to record for today's video. We did schedule her 3-week appointment, so I am excited to see how well her nails grew out, and I will be recording that process as well for you guys to see how well she did. So you'll see me prep her nails. I did use my cuticle pusher to push her cuticle back. And now I'm going in with my flame bit to open her sidewalls and push her cuticle back as well. And I'm being gentle, guys. I'm being gentle, guys. She knows that when it comes on to cuticle prep, I'm very thorough, but I'm also gentle. So I'm not hurting her or anything. Now I'm going in with my barrel cuticle bit to take up any existing dead skin that's on her nail plate. She is prone to lifting, so I do a little bit more. And since she hasn't been to me in a while, I just got to make sure her set will last, and I'm doing my part to make sure the product adhere to her nails. So that's what you'll be seeing me doing. I'm also going in a forward direction and as well as a reverse. So I will be prepping her nails, and then I'll be going into wire tips. The tips that I did use were stiletto. I have not done tips in a long time, guys, so I have not bought any new tips that may be out here. I just used what I had, and the ones that I did use were some stiletto natural tips. We did cut them down to the length that she wanted. She also wanted them to be more of like a tapered square, so I went in while I was applying my acrylic. I went in and shaped the acrylic in a square, a tapered square. And you'll see me use my e-file to make sure the shape is nice and crisp. So, and she did love them. She was happy with them. She always is. And if I'm not able to get her in, that's when we kind of fall off. So she's been with me for years, just on and off. So yeah, you'll see the full process of that. I will be popping in and out throughout the video to talk through the process. So I will be back once we get to the tip application. So guys, I did speed up this portion of the video just a tad bit. The glue that I'm using is Acadia's glue, and I got this from my local nail supply. And the tips were some Amazon tips that I got. Ugh, years ago. I'm pretty sure they're not even available anymore. They have so many right now. So yeah, I'll be going in applying our tips, and then we'll cut them down to our desired length. And if you are a beginner watching this, if you have any questions, please leave them down in the description bar. They also help YouTube let them know that you guys are enjoying my videos so far. And yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, and I make sure the quality of the videos are up there. I did use my camera this time around to record these videos that I will be putting out for the next week or two. So I hope the quality does look good. I need to figure out the focus though, because I noticed like it's kind of off sometimes, and it was a bit shaky, and that was my fault because it wasn't tight on the overhead um, tripod. So the next videos will be a little bit better. So sorry if you guys are getting a little dizzy there. So after I'm done cutting her nails down, I went in to blend only the free edge of the nail with her natural nails, and I'm not touching her natural nails at all. After I am done with this, I'm dusting her debris off her nails, and I went straight in with acetone to cleanse and dehydrate her natural nails. And then I'm going in with my protein bond to prep her natural nails. I do like to go in with a rubber base, guys. If you are new here, I do like to use a rubber base on my clients' natural nails. I do promote my clients, ask my clients a lot if they're interested in growing their natural nails out. And I find that using this products help with nail growth as well as protecting the natural nails, so I don't constantly go in and touch natural nails whenever they come back for their rebalances, or even whenever they hit their nail. That rubber base has been protecting a lot of them. So I'm going in with a clear bead of acrylic, and this acrylic that I'm using is Young Nail Speed Clear. I do like to go in to cap the natural nail before going in with any cover color. And the cover color that I will be using, it was a mixture. I think I did Young Nail Speed Clear, and this specific one was, I want to say, their bubblegum and some of their frosted pink acrylic. And the frosted one is just like a milky white. So that's what I use to mix this color here. So here I'm going in with my first bead of acrylic down the entire nail, and I'm using this first bead basically to create the shape that she wants, which is a tapered square shape. So I'm using this bead, I'm making sure my brush is nice and dry, and then I'm going back in to dry the excess monomer out of the acrylic, so I'm able to shape the acrylic in a square shape. I'm going in with a second bead as well to create that apex that she needs, and then going down the entire nail to create a apex. This fingernail was really short, and it's always short. It's never growing out ever, and I probably should have left this nail just a little bit shorter, just so she doesn't damage that nail anymore, but I'll probably do that on our next appointment. And here you can see that I did widen the tip of the nail to give the illusion that the tips were square from the beginning. So yeah, and I'm going in basically doing the same thing, applying my first bead of acrylic closest to our cuticle and working the acrylic down the entire nail to create that square shape. And if you are a beginner watching this, you could use your first bead of acrylic in the middle of the nail and go down the entire nail, and then go in with your smaller speed and work your way up to the cuticle until the cuticle is capped. You do not have to use a one bead method or two bead method, three bead method. I use multiple beads to create my clients' nails and their apex, and their nails last. I don't have much clients that are really rough. Well, let me not say that, because my last video, my client was out for almost 6 weeks, and she came back with quite a few missing nails. So yeah, let me not say that. I take that one back, because she put those nails through it. But yeah, each client is different and each client may need something more than the next one. So I try to work with their natural nails and what their natural nails need, because at the end of the day, this is what's holding the product on their natural nails. So I'm not putting too much product on their nails with too much pressure on their natural nails, and I'm not putting too little. So when they break it, it can't withstand the impact, if that makes sense. But yeah, so here I'm going in with my first bead again on the middle finger. And I want to say she did have surgery on her hand, so her fingers don't go where they're supposed to go. They go every which way but straight. And I know that she knows that, but she seems to love how I make her nails look after application each time. So I'm trying to give her the same experience that she's had before with me. So I'm going to let you guys watch the rest of the application portion and that process. Let's say process, and then I'll come back in once we start using the e-file. So here, after applying her acrylic to her middle finger, I noticed that she had a small, like, little dippet in her nail. So I just went back in with a bead of acrylic to make sure that it's nice and smooth through the entire nail. So that's why I went back to that nail, to make sure it was good. Okay guys, so I'm all done with application, and we're going straight in with my fine carbide bit to finish file her nails. I'm starting from the free edge of her nail and working my way up, and I will be using my e-file to shape her sidewall as well, to take out any ridges or any excess acrylic that may be on her sidewalls. And then I will be using the file as well to carve out any excess acrylic that may be underneath the free edge of the nail, because I did extend these nails and create a C shape. Now, if you're a beginner watching this, just make sure you're working at your own pace. Use your e-file speed at a speed that you're comfortable with, and make sure you're holding your nails firmly. I had to tell her to relax quite a few times, but when you let them know, like, hey, you're using the e-file now, you need them to relax so you're able to move their finger in the direction that you need it to be in order for you to maneuver the e-file where it needs to go. The e-file will skip if they're stiff. Your e-file tend to skip only when your client is stiff or you're not holding the client's hand firmly. So be careful with that and make sure your clients understand that you're doing your nails with me. So you have to relax your body in order for you to be in control. So guys, she did have to take a phone call outside and she bumped her thumb. So her thumb was giving me a bit of trouble to really get that square shape that she wanted. But I didn't have time to put more acrylic on. My next client was going to show up. So we went with what we had to work with. You see me go underneath her nails just to curve, to clean up any excess acrylic or nail tip. And then I'm going in with my 240 grit to finish file her nails to make sure there's no ridges or scratches in her nail. And then I'll be going in with my cover color from D&D to our entire nail, and then I'll be going with my ombre colors. So I'll pop back in once we get to that portion of the video. So guys, now I'm going straight in with my airbrush, and I basically mixed the color with a little acetone, and then these were just random colors from my polish wall, and they were purple, blue, pink, yellow, and green. And I think I did them twice just to make them a little more opaque, and then we went in with a thin smile line, French smile line, and those French smile line almost took me out. They almost took me out, guys. I'm like, what is going on today? But they turned out really nice. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And if you do, please leave me a comment, a like. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And to all my subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. And I seen that you guys have been watching. I appreciate you guys so much for sticking with me. It has been really busy this past 2-3 weeks. I have not been on YouTube live this past week at all. It's just been really busy, guys, and I'm trying to adjust and trying to find my niche and trying to figure out schedule and all of that. So I know for sure my schedule right now is Sunday, Wednesdays, and I am still working on the schedule for my live videos. It all depends on who I have that day, guys, in order for me to go live. But yeah, I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying the video so far. And once again, thank you guys for tuning into my channel. And I will see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching, guys. And bye.